Hello everybody, you know me. Okay, no you don't, but you know who I am. I am Issa J, and alongside me as always
is your Small Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion of Picking Things, Liam Landry.
Yes indeed.
And alongside me is no one, because it's just two of us again.
Yes, like the whole day.
Yes.
We tried to contact DJ, but he's been elusive.
He ghosted us.
We feel sad. Our third man is gone. I've been looking for a third man to replace, but I found out that all of my friends either live in Slidell and they don't want to take the drive with me, or they live in New Orleans and don't want to drive all this way. So it's just us two. And everybody loves us
my
too.
Friends, but my friends are you and DJ. So I have no third man to contact.
Well, that's okay, because people love the duo of Liam and Issa anyway.
As we go through and watch Portland TakeOver with its starting match of Keith Lee and Dijakovic.
Yes, and we started a little bit late because we needed a little break.
Need to do some other stuff to make sure to maintain, you know.
But and we didn't get to see the full beginning of the match, but so far what we have been able to see, it's been pretty good. Yeah, like Liam said, we are here to react and review TakeOver Portland live for you guys. So come on in, stop by and let's have some fun. Don't be afraid to go in the chat and talk to us. That looked like he got all that in his face very snug.
So this is the chainsaw themed takeover because it's Portland and they do tree stuff.
Is that why there's a jigsaw?
Chainsaw?
Chainsaw?
Yep. No, they don't have jigsaw. Where's Saw based out of? Where is Saw based out of?
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. The one. Cool.
Yeah, Saw Blade.
How is that big man able to do that crazy of a high flying move?
Faults midair helps give him spin propulsion.
I guess that makes sense.
Theory number 2: he's not actually a big man. He's just multiple gerbils stuck on top of each other, giving him better body control. Because each part of his body is just a gerbil. See?
Nice counter there.
Option 3: it's not actually real. It's just the new WWE games graphics that this good that can fool us. See, that's the most ludicrous option, though.
Yes.
The gerbil one makes more sense.
Yeah, because 2K20, if you don't know, had quite a history, and not a good one.
Keith Lee now keithing up. Or as the kids say it, doing meth.
I hope the kids aren't saying that. Kids should not know what meth is.
So look, Daddy, he's doing the meth.
Kids, don't take methamphetamines. They're no good. Seen any good movies lately?
Remember those commercials that were before our time about the dentist thing? They had those little great things like, we make holes in teeth. And that was actually meth.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, it's a true thing.
That was a PSA about meth?
No. It was a dentist thing. Like, there's supposed to be cavity, you know.
Oh.
But it's a real thing that meth can put a hole in your teeth. Like, straight through it. You've seen someone, like, with a hole through their tooth?
That's probably because of meth.
Yeah, that's a symptom.
Oh, wow.
That's a symptom. So,
yeah.
I mean, maybe there's other ways, but I definitely know. So, I mean, you can't just assume.
Right.
But I definitely know that is something that happens. So.
The odds go up.
Yes. It's either like meth, or maybe they're experimenting with some like experimental dental piercings.
Mm-hmm. It's like braces, but worse?
Yes.
More like gauges. Gauges for your teeth. That sounds stupid.
Gauges sound stupid.
Yes, but for the teeth, even more so. Oh, a Death Valley driver from the middle turnbuckle onto Keith Lee by Dijakovic. Let's go Dominic. Actually, no. Please lose Dominic. Because that would totally ruin me.
Yeah, I was going to show you. I'll do you a favor and not show you. But they call it meth mouth, though. So when you see people
it sounds horrible.
Yeah. It's like very super severe cavities that will just take out either parts of your tooth or like whole parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like real gigantic parts and gum disease. It's not good. Don't do meth.
Mm-mm. And just stay away from drugs in general because you really don't need that in your life. Drat, Keith, are you trying to give Dominic a concussion?
Yes. Baskin.
But his back of his head hit it's like a turnbuckle big time.
Bask in your memory loss.
Man. So have you seen any good movies lately?
No, have you?
No. I want to see the Birds of Prey movie because it seems interesting, but a couple of the reviews that I listened to talk about how it's a very out of order movie, and that's one of the type of movie editing or storytelling that I don't care for. It's not my favorite. That's one of the reasons why I've never actually sat down to watch Pulp Fiction, is because I'm not a fan of that type of storytelling in the slightest.
There's Sonic.
I heard that it was pretty decent for a video game movie. Are you planning on seeing that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if DJ drags you to it.
Maybe. But who knows if that's gonna happen. I mean, he said he wanted to go see Bad Boys 2, and I was like, I also want to go see Bad Boys 2. I didn't. And then we didn't see Bad Boys 2.
You didn't go see it? Oh no.
I mean, I know I didn't go see it. I can't contest the fact that DJ saw it or not.
He went without you?
Most likely.
That's... DJ, please give us a call. Where have you been? You know you're invited. Oh, super kick.
To Keith Lee in the chair.
Dog.
Go for the springboard off the top rope.
On to Keith Lee in the chair. Are they trying to hurt themselves?
Wow, I mean, you just almost didn't make that.
It almost was a Brock Lesnar giving himself a concussion moment there. Like, his head was so close to the ground. Like, he was safe, but drat, that looked scary in the moment.
He was shorter, you know, and Keith Lee wouldn't be able to catch him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was seeing an interview recently with Sammy Guevara. He was talking about how he separated his shoulder on his last day of taping with Lucha Underground.
Oh wow.
He knew he was gonna be gone from the program, so he's like, he was taking on Jake Hager, and he's like, I'm gonna go out big, so I made I'm gonna do a big splash onto the outside, and Jake's like, with just me by yourself, that's pretty dangerous, and he's like, no, it's okay, I'll land on my feet, and he didn't, so it's not really Jake's fault. He's right in the fact that that's a real dangerous spot to just do one person. Keith Lee's like, everything he could do, I could do better. That he doesn't do it better.
He just popped up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people gave a lot of credit to be like, oh man, Keith Lee's powerbomb was so amazing. Mostly for the fact that he just lifted him back up. I think people look at it as Keith Lee slammed him so hard that he literally popped back up and put it in there, but it's you can definitely tell Keith Lee pulled him up. But whatever that was, that WWE pay-per-view, I guess Survivor Series. No, you can tell he slammed him up and then pulled him up to put him back on his shoulders. He didn't just hit him that hard. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know. People I felt like were given a lot more credit than they should have.
Right. So now they're just in the ring, looking totally spent. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes. Choo choo choo. Choo 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 choo. I remember that one. I remember the Omelette du Fromage one. Remember that episode? Omelette du Fromage? When Dexter had to try to learn French. So I was listening to a tape, but it was just stuck on one thing, so all you could say was Omelette du Fromage. But it goes into class and it's French test is what is the French word for a cheese omelet? Omelette du Fromage. It's talk to the Mean Girls. And all I could say was Omelette du Fromage, but they were like, oh my god, I'm so in love with this accent. Say it to me again. Omelette du Fromage. It's oh.
That's so funny.
It was one of the few times that was ever working out for Dexter for everything. Just always saying Omelette du Fromage. Up until he had to get into his laboratory, but he couldn't say the voice recognition password. So his laboratory blew up on him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What was Dexter's rival name?
Mandog?
Mandar. Yes.
No, yeah, that's right. That's Mandar, but I think he has an alter ego of Mandark. Human costume, but yeah, Mandar is the normal one.
Right.
I also like the one where he had the secret lab. He always kept it secret from his parents, the laboratory. But then, this one time his dad's like, why didn't you tell us you had a lab in your room? So you were keeping it a secret from us. And he's like, but eventually he goes into the room and sees that his dad was talking about an actual Labrador. And it's it's an adorable secret lab.
Oh, nice and a kick out.
Spanish fly.
Nice Spanish fly.
Off the top rope there, yeah. They must have always wondered why the electric bill was so high. Unless he, maybe he had some other form of electricity. Maybe he had a nuclear reactor built in there. You ever heard the story about that one Boy Scout that used I think multiple smoke detectors in order to create a okay. Didn't recognize that as his finish.
I haven't either.
He used to have a different one, I guess.
Then he used to do the spirit bomb?
Yeah. This one doesn't look as good as his other ones. But he used a bunch of smoke detectors to create a nuclear reactor. Then he got irradiated from it. Maybe it was something like that for Dexter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's a smart cookie. He knows that there's something out there. But yeah, so Keith Lee has won his match. So I'm at 6 points. Liam here is at 5 points. And moving on to the next match.
Moving on up to the east side.
Mm-hmm.
To Deluxe Apartment in the Sky. Moving on up to the east side. Yeah, we finally get that piece of the pie.
He seemed really angry in that moment.
Yeah. Well, he just remembered what happened to him with the turnbuckle from earlier. You son of a bitch. That's why I have a long history of concussions. It just happened. It's like, oh my god. Keith Lee hit him so hard, he's in the future. Yeah, that one's just kind of a modified attitude adjustment.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Death Valley Driver into a slam, or
yeah, like it's an attitude adjustment, but then he also kind of lands on top of him as well.
Mm-hmm. Like what do you? Is it just a power slam when you pick up a guy and you just land on top of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Keith loves Dominic. How sweet is that?
It's pretty sweet. Is it fairly sweet?
It's kind of sweet.
It's more sweet than just one sweet.
Yes, it's like too sweet.
That's fair.
Okay. But you know what's better than too sweet?
Is it Wolfie Kisses?
It's Wolfie Kisses.
Wolfie Kisses. See, it's something different. It's not too sweetie. It's Wolfie Kisses. So
exactly.
It's not copyrighted.
Nope, not at all. It should be. We should copyright that.
Yeah.
Goldie. Wow. Hello, Bianca.
Bianca Belair backstage. Doing her jogs.
Mm-hmm. Is
Street
that
fight.
next?
I guess so.
Dakota Kai. Tegan Knox. Street fight.
So let's try to think what they
in
can bring into a
Portland.
little Portland street fight. Beavers. Logging equipment. Pieces of timber itself. What's some other Portland stuff? Antifa.
Mm. Their basketball team.
The Trailblazers. An actual like trail that's on fire.
Mm-hmm. Is Portland known for that?
The team name has to come from somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and they always, reflect the area in a very obvious manner. Atlanta filled with hawks.
Toronto? You can't go anywhere in Toronto without
The Raptors.
getting attacked by raptors.
Raptors are a real deal in Toronto. That's why I don't even go to Canada. It's like the Lost Worlds up there.
Exactly. It's like you go there, you need to bring your raptor repellent.
Yeah, your Raptor bat spray.
Mm-hmm. The problem is they only sell that in Canada because it's the ingredients they use are illegal in the States.
Yeah, well, it's not necessary in the States, you know. It's,
right.
Here it involves a lot of maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it does anything, but just because it's made in Canada. It just leaks into everything.
Mm-hmm. You can't even go swimming in a pool without accidentally getting some maple syrup leaked into the pool.
They just think that's natural there.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdos.
Tegan Knox is the first to enter the bout.
Another place, I mean, you go to New York, you better be wearing your knickerbockers. That's common trend there. For anyone who didn't know, that's what Knicks is short for, is knickerbockers.
What is a knickerbocker? Oh! Starting it real quick.
It's a clothing thing. I can specify more.
Spear through the barricade.
Loose fitting trousers gathered at the knee. Short underpants worn by women or girls. Because knickerbockers is like, it just said to see knickers.
A big DDT onto that barricade as well.
So all over the place.
So knickerbockers, primarily worn by women, are the name of a men's basketball team.
I mean,
makes sense.
Yeah. So there's some other ones. There is.
What's the other LA? Not the Lakers. The other
Clippers.
Yeah. What's the Clippers? Or what are they supposed to be about?
I don't know.
Come on, Dakota, get the tables. Well, at least as is tradition of a street fight, there is at least one person in street clothes.
Yeah.
So does that mean she will get the win because she's in? Because I hope so.
Well, what you actually don't know is that Tegan Knox just wears that on a day-to-day basis. That's just her street outfit.
Well, I mean, I can't say I don't dislike. Hey, a cricket bat.
Do they play cricket? I don't know.
Ooh, she went for that swing.
Yeah, really. I'm still wondering. Is that a thing?
Where they're from Wales or something, right?
Tegan Knox is from Wales.
Dakota's from Australia.
From New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah, she's a Kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember that one post she made where she bought this like rug that had the world map on it, but then she got it and opened it up and then saw that New Zealand got cut off.
That's sad. No wonder she's angry.
Yeah. That's
but
her grudge.
There is one thing that we do know now, and I don't know if it's appropriate to bring up.
What did she do there?
What the heck are you doing, Tegan? You almost broke your neck. She overturned.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I think we were correct for worrying about their safety.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Like, she very clearly just hit the ground there with like the upper part of her shoulders and neck. Well, lower neck, upper shoulders.
Is it completely weird to know what she's wearing underneath her ring gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just what she wears on the street, so.
I mean, some people wear thongs. That is true. Not shaming. Just saying it's a bit interesting.
Just an outfit.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about Dakota either. Talking about Tegan.
Yeah.
Okay, you did get that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I said that's what she wears on the streets.
So she.
That full outfit.
So her ring gear is what she wears on her streets.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the joke I made earlier.
Gotcha. Because I know.
Granted, I mean, she definitely shouldn't wear those pants as.
Oh!
That was
Unprotected headshot.
It's an unprotected headshot there. Oh, does this signify that Portland, Oregon is where all those metal trash cans are still used? Because we wonder every time where is like this entire industry just built on the backs of hardcore wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Actual metal trash cans. Because you never see them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, it's always the plastic ones that you see out and about nowadays.
Yeah. But they don't create as good of a thud.
And they don't have a very satisfying look.
Maybe actually it's not metal trash cans.
Ooh!
They just get wooden trash cans and paint them silver.
No, that's aluminum right there. So that means it's not a metal, it's an alloy. Fun facts.
Okay, well, an alloy is a combination of different metals.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly any type of thing you're going to find is a combination of different metals.
True.
Especially if it's, like, not a...
Oh my gosh, she went for it.
Yeah, she did, right on the trash can. A German suplex. Especially if you're going to find, like, you know, a base metal.
I love her hair.
Like,
I love both of their hair.
Like you go on iron or copper or something. Because, I mean, that can't exist by itself. It's not stable.
True.
It needs to be in some sort of compound. Steel is different, but I mean, even steel is not pure. Oh,
That was
Dakota Kai going for a
interesting.
finisher earlier.
That's her finisher?
Yeah.
Okay. And a kick out. That looks real. It's like it's like a Canadian destroyer, but with a code breaker instead.
Yeah. Okay, so Dakota Kai going to the top rope here, while Tegan Knox is on the apron. Oh, blocked. Looks like she's trying to go for a chokeslam, but got blocked instead. And got a big kick. Now some stomps to the face. Dakota Kai looks like she's going to go back. Trying to maybe set up a new kick. Oh, that got blocked instead. Now Dakota Kai got whipped right onto the apron.
How much did I miss? This is not a slow match.
Just some stuff on the apron.
Okay.
Mostly a lot of blocks. And, you know.
Gotcha. Alright. Ooh, really getting in those forearms into the back. Oh, she's going for the cane choke slam off the top rope. Okay. Ooh. 1, 2, kick out. Dakota Kai's still alive. Oh, she has a steel chair. She has a steel chair, everybody. Tegan Knox puts the chair in the middle. What's she trying to do? Dakota Kai is using Tegan help to try to help her get back up. Oh, so they both have. Excuse me. They both have braces on their.
Yes.
on their knee. Whoa! Ooh, really good. What are you doing, Tegan?
Why'd you lean forward into it?
Is she trying to give herself a concussion?
So I was pretty dumb down there. I have the cups and the paper plates in different areas. I went and grabbed a single cup. Then I was walking over to the paper plates. I was like, wait, why did I grab one? I need two. So I grabbed a single paper plate. Then I walked over and grabbed the other plastic cup. I was like, wait, I don't have enough paper plates. So I had to walk back with the paper plate.
Okay, yes, having gaffer's tape is cool and all, but you can't win the match if she's taped up to the post, Dakota. Nice bicycle kick to Tegan's face. Dakota's going for a second one and hits it. Oh, kicked her so hard the tape busted out. Oh, she's going for another one into the ring post. Oh, no, she grabbed something. But a block, a kick to the midsection from Tegan Knox. Oh! And Tegan used whatever that laptop. She used the laptop onto Tegan. Tegan Knox used the laptop onto Dakota Kai's injured knee. And grabbed a chain. It's a long chain. And decided to play jump rope with her. It's punching Tegan's. Oh, it's the callbacks. It's the callbacks to when Dakota turned on Tegan at War Games 3. Oh, softening up her knee, putting the steel chair. She's putting a steel chair and stomps a steel chair onto Dakota Kai's knee. Poor Dakota's all in pain. And oh, that was a nice move. Don't know what it's called though. She looks so wild. I really dig her look. Is that it? No. So is this going to be Chekhov's table?
Yeah.
As long as there's no lighter fluid. Because that was... like, why would you do a lighter fluid spot and not commit? That was super upsetting. That is in reference to Eddie Edwards taking on Tommy Dreamer.
The real question is why would you do the playing table spot if the whole idea is you're saying the other person's gone too mad with violence?
True. Very true indeed. You're too violent, Eddie. Oh, thanks, sir. I'm going to slam you through a flaming table now.
Show you violence is not the answer.
She's climbing up.
Not looking good for Tegan Knox.
Nope, unfortunately. Is that my... Is that Daria? Is this Sonya Deville? No, she doesn't have the same tattoos. Who is this?
I don't know.
And why does she look like Sonya Deville? I am so confused. Oh! Ooh!
It's a very cringy match.
Ooh! It didn't break. Who is that?
Well, we don't know, so the internet tells us that we should be really upset and think this is a terrible debut.
1, 2, 3. Yes! Hooray! It's Sonya Deville's long-lost twin sister. Did you think that was Sonya as well?
A second, but...
Well, we know the what, where, when, and how. The only question left to be answered is why.
So is this going to be a double turn?
I guess not.
Gonzalez. Someone Gonzalez. Interesting.
Now, granted, we don't watch NXT weekly, so
True.
this may be a non-existent character.
But I do watch NXT Graded on the Cultaholic channel. Never heard of that woman so far. I think this is just a complete debut. So that is 2 points for myself. Hip hip huzzah. I'm at 8 points.
But just remember,
You're at
though,
5.
we don't know who she is, so it's a terrible debut. That's what the internet tells us.
That is what the internet tells us. You are correct. Let me grab something. And if they announced her beforehand, that's also a terrible debut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If she debuted in any way, shape, or form, it's terrible.
Unless it's
Unless she went and first was in the crowd waving to a TV camera.
right.
Only proper way to debut. And a little overview of Portland. All it really showed was a basketball team. Didn't even see one blazing trail.
Where are the blazing trails?
I kind of dig the fact that Rhea has some eye contacts in.
No, she does.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the next takeover is going to be in Dublin.
Ooh, for UK. That's cool.
Doesn't necessarily sound right for UK takeover of Dublin. Now does it?
I mean, you could.
Because I mean, well, yeah, it'd have to be, right? Because I mean, it's Dublin, Ireland, as in the Republic of Ireland, right?
Well, I know there's Northern Ireland, and then there's the Republic.
Yeah, it
And
was,
they did not do a good job cutting this.
no, they didn't. But it's like the Republic of Ireland. Well, the Republic of Ireland used the Irish flag, the green, orange, white one. The Republic of Ireland doesn't technically have a flag. They have, I mean, they use a flag, but I don't think it's an official one. It looks a lot different. Let me check. Make sure Dublin is Republic of Ireland. Let's go into is Dublin. hopefully.
So it looks like it's Senor Balor taking on Johnny Gargano now.
Now Finn Balor will know if Dublin's in the Republic of Ireland or not.
Very true.
Yes, that's the capital of the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, we figured, but better safe than sorry.
Should always want to get your facts correct when you're presenting on TV
Yes.
or YouTube or anywhere. So, what did you think of the first two matches so far?
The first one was real good. The second one was kind of cringy. What do you think?
I did like the first one, but I thought that one was cringy as well. And I liked the women's match a little bit more, in my opinion. I think they both were cringy in their own way, though. And this is the match that everyone is anticipating. So we both have Finn here.
Mm-hmm.
I have him for 4. You have him for 2, you said?
No, I think maybe more.
Let me check. Wrong name. 3. I have him for 4, you have him for 3. I dig the Carnage looking gear from Johnny.
Yeah.
Carnage is, of course, my favorite villain in the Marvel universe and of all time.
You think Finn Balor makes an appearance at TakeOver Dublin?
Yeah, it's very possible, because it'd be silly not to. Him and Jordan Devlin.
Prince is coming.
Okay.
Not Demon.
He's not
Finn Balor.
Demon.
He's just ex-Balor. Well, they had so many matches on the card tonight, they had to cut some time somewhere. Decided to do it for his entrance.
Someone has a sign for the real rock and roller.
And that guy has an Irish flag. Republic of Irish flag.
So crunchy.
Thinking of which, I think Bloody Sunday happened not that long ago. That the anniversary of it. A few weeks.
You two made a song about it.
Yeah. Do you like YouTube?
It's more of I can tolerate them if I'm in the mood. but they are in no shape or form my favorites.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I don't care for them that much.
Like, I can understand how With or Without You got big because it's a well-structured song.
I like them the most when they actually make songs. Does that make sense to you? Other than that, it just kind of sounds like floatiness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of their signature things that do is just make floaty sounding songs. I don't seem grounded in anything really.
Right.
And for those of me like BT Young and don't know you two, think of Coldplay. Because same thing.
Someone is wearing a La Dojo shirt.
The Dojo.
La Dojo.
That guy's excited.
It must be Johnny's uncle.
Reminds me of that one clip from a Grammys performance where ELO was performing with Ed Sheeran, and they cut to the crowd, and Paul McCartney's standing up dancing, trying to get other people to dance. Like, come on, people!
It's ELO, dang it.
But no one wanted to join him. Eventually, they're gonna size each other up. Oh, there we go.
Then throw them to the mat.
Because he's so little, you know, not like Finn Balor at all. He was super big and muscular.
And that's why he was the first Universal Champion.
Mm-hmm. Put him in a room with Brock Lesnar, you can barely tell the difference.
It's probably going to be like some of the best grappling stuff.
For tonight, yeah.
Who was Finn's match against in the last TakeOver? I think that was at War Games 2 as well. Or War Games 3.
Can't remember.
It was one of those push-up faces. We get it. You're super strong.
We get it, you have a terrible dinosaur tattoo on your arm. I really think you would wear the sleeve on the other side, unless he has a worse tattoo.
Nice drop kick
Yep.
by Gargano. Trying to keep him grounded.
Ground and grapple. Ground and grapple. Look how the crowd's so into it. Down the edge
one
of
guy
their
is.
seats.
There's a couple people clapping.
Yeah, I like how the clapping's normally done for like the face to get out of the hold.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nice. He had it scouted. That was a good sequence.
Mm-hmm. No splashy splash into the arm. Softening up for Gargano escape.
Ooh. Nice double-handed clothesline.
So I'm mostly just waiting for the match to really kick off. How about you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think after the what do you call it?
The roll-up sequence?
After the street fight,
Yeah.
they're having to get the crowd into it, so they're doing it the slow burn.
Yeah, I'm kind of very slow. And I can definitely lose the crowd, which it seems to have.
I'm pretty sure the Gonzalez lost the crowd too.
Yeah.
Because there was a few people booing, but not many.
Most people are like, who is she? This is a terrible debut. I only won pre-made stars. If I don't know them, then they're not worth knowing.
So one of the weirdest things is that Miss Gonzalez looks a lot like Sonya Deville. So I don't know if I should just be on board with her because of that.
Well, no, because we don't know anything about her. You can't be on board.
Hmm.
You have to instantly just make your decision of her entire career. No one can ever change you or impress you or show you information later on. It has to be all on debut.
Mm-hmm.
You have to see at least 20 matches from that person by their debut, or it just doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they may have like 20 dark matches, get leaked, talked about, then disappear for 3 months, and then make their debut.
Right.
So that people were ready for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Be part of some indie tournaments. Maybe win a championship somewhere else. Then they can make their debut.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, it's not like John Cena just randomly ran out to face an already established Kurt Angle for his debut.
I mean, there it was fine because we knew everything we need to know about him. He's ruthless aggression. That's a little wrapped up in a little bow. No other questions can be asked.
Sling Blade! Johnny, do you not realize he has that move in his arsenal? Him, Seth, and that other guy. Who's the other guy who's Sling Blade a lot? And don't say Tanahashi.
Well, it wasn't because I don't want Tanahashi to be the other guy. We can't lose all our credits with the small community. Then the name just doesn't make any sense.
All I was saying is that
Then it'll just be the people who know the concept of insider information, but aren't real douchey about it. Wrestling Alliance.
that name's way too long.
Yeah, we can't establish a new brand now. We're too dedicated.
Right.
I don't want to make new shirts.
I mean, I do, but I know that if we make new shirts, we have to be way more popular so we can sell them. Which would be awesome.
That just reminded me. I've been a modified Cobra clutch here. That reminded me. I was meaning to wear my NXT shirt that I washed yesterday, for the event, but I forgot. So I'm just wearing Batman.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Batman.
I mean, mentally maybe, but
Well,
good with me.
let's say,
Chicks take the emotionally disturbed type.
Harley, Barbara, quite a few in that world that always go for the
Catwoman.
mentally disturbed type. Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn also go for each other. So they go for mentally disturbed women as well.
Ooh,
Then
nice.
it's always like, hey, I want to set you up on this blind date. No, he's super handsome, rich. He also saw his parents die in front of him when he was a child and has never gotten over it. Count me in. One of the funniest things, the one funniest ways you see people describe Batman is like such the opposite, not stoic. Because if you actually understood the concept of what stoic meant, it actually implies that it's a philosophical ideal of that incorporated the idea of trying to not let things affect you, like from the past. It's all about like trying to move along emotionally. And that's kind of part of why you're stoic. You're straight. You don't let things get to you and try to advance. And it's like many people call one of the guys who never gets over things stoic. So it's funny because it's the exact opposite.
He's really completely damaged.
Yeah, he really needs to let it go. Let's be realistic here.
He needs to just grow and move on. But then we wouldn't have great stories like Dark Knight Returns or The Killing Joke.
Well, The Dark Knight. I just saw that just this past week. I never saw it when it was in theaters, and I always struggled to try to like go back and rewatch movies. So I just saw it because I was sick and I was on Netflix, and I was actually looking. I was like, I was thinking like the Goodfellas for a reason. So I was like, I would like to watch the Goodfellas. So I looked up the Goodfellas. Didn't have it. They have Irishman, but I didn't think I had enough time at that point. Which is why I still haven't watched it. I'm sure I'll like it. So instead, one of the things he did have listed as like options was The Dark Knight. So I was like, okay, I'll watch that.
How'd you like that one?
It was good.
Did you see that one before already?
The Dark Knight? No, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
I said I didn't see it in theaters, and then I don't get back. It's a struggle to go back and rewatch movies for me. Like it just, it just doesn't come up. It's just, I don't know.
Right.
Very busy.
How did you like the portrayal of Joker?
It's pretty good. I mean, it was it's probably the best live action movie, but it wasn't the best Batman movie. I think of a few animated movies that were better. I guess one thing, I never care for like villains that are like super planned villains, where they're like, here's my plan, and here is like everything that's gonna happen ever. And I was like, I took in mind every single thing any single person will ever do, and already pre-planned it to a specific detail. Like for instance, when they had the chase scene in there, in the middle, when they're transferring Harvey Dent, because he's pretending to be Batman, and they come up that one area and they have the helicopter come in, but Joker predicted it that they will come up in that exact spot that the helicopter would be right there and fly that exact portion, of the air. That he was able to place 2 people there and tell them to put these grappling hooks in these exact location. Where if the helicopter came up somewhere else, or if they came out of the underground area someplace else, or if the helicopter was just a little bit higher, it wouldn't mean anything. But he was able to predict that it would come up at that exact spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything will come up that way, and it will just work out perfectly. And it's like that level of detail for a villain is so unrealistic. It's not even funny unless you're gonna add into the fact like there is some superhuman that can predict things to a wild level or super genius. And it's like that's one thing. It's still a little far fetched, but at least it makes sense. But it's like it's just Joker.
Mm-hmm. How did you like the opening sequence with the bank robbery and stuff?
No, it was good. But even then, he's like, the bus should be coming. Takes a few steps to just be out of the range of the bus. And knows that the bus will come in and hit the guy perfectly. And it's like, nah, this is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love later on when he's like, do I look like a clown that has a plan? And it's like, yes. Yes, you do, sir. And it seems like it's all your plans. None of this is random. None of this just happens.
Lil Fettuccine 69 asks thoughts on the pay-per-view so far.
Yeah. It's been pretty good. There was some cringiness in some of the first 2 matches. I mean, you thought for both of them. I kind of just thought for the hardcore match.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty good right here. It took a while to kick off, but it kind of got there.
They're in that moment of telling like really good storytelling within the in-ring action, which is good.
With the injury and all, and going for
probably a 1916 DDT.
Yeah, and he normally used to call that a Bloody Sunday on the beforehand. Which we also already made reference to, but yes,
correct.
So good matchup here, but. Yeah, it's like Joker isn't really an agent of chaos in the movie. More of a agent of tight order and plans. And everything going according to those plans.
Yeah, so I remember I've only seen that movie once and it was in theaters. There's still a lot of fun things that happened that I thought were actually really cool. I did like that moment where he's in the hospital and he's pressing the button and nothing happens and then finally it blows up. I thought that was a really cool sequence.
No, I mean, cool sequence and all. It's very good. I said it was probably the best live action Batman. I just said there was better Batmans in the animated movies.
Right.
And
one of the most annoying things though is definitely Christian Bale's voice.
Yeah.
In that movie.
And so you don't have that with Mask of the Phantasm.
I'm Batman. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still need to see that one, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
I hear great things about it.
And Under the Red Hood's probably better too.
What?
See, I mean, everything's done for a plan similar to the Dark Knight, but it's not to the same level. He has something that he needs to do that's planned that would logically allow that to happen. Okay, going for the thingamabobber. It's official name now. 1, 2.
And a kick out.
Okay, yeah, let's get back to the match. Looking good. A little scrape elbow there by Johnny Gargano. I would say if anyone's big fans of unprotected headshots, you'll probably like the second match.
We had like 3.
There was one who was like, I don't think I'm going to get headshotted enough here. Let me bend down and really get in there.
Let me make sure I get the headshot. And Tegan Knox really wanted to make sure she had her head in a complete and total knocked loopy feel.
I hate you so much that I want to forget that I ever knew you. Lean in. But yeah, that was rough. A lot of that seemed to go to Tegan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one of the hardest one to watch was when she was in control.
Yeah, that was just an awkward one. You're talking about when she was doing like the
Drat.
the cannonball senton?
Yes.
And the
Like
cannonball senton when she just rolled forward, just way too much landing on her back of her head and neck. 1, 2. But like seriously, Johnny, everyone should know that he was gonna go for the Pele there.
He definitely loves his Pele kicks. But yeah, the cannonball, like she either jumped. I don't think she jumped at the wrong moment. I think, and she overflipped. So when she landed, it was not where she was supposed to be. And it's like, obviously you can't really practice that. You have to just go for it in the moment. But you got to be aware of your body control, and she had a little bit too much body control.
Triple H going up to Tegan and was like, "You want to practice, haven't you?" And he's like, "Practice."
I'm already
Practice.
perfect.
Come on, man, practice. You know the reference there? To
Yeah.
Allen Iverson, yeah.
Playoffs. Playoffs?
No, that's different.
Oh.
I'm talking Allen Iverson, the basketball player.
Oh.
When someone was asking him if he would be better if he actually attended practice, he says, "Practice. Don't practice, man. Don't practice." You're thinking of the former coach of the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
Playoffs. You talking about playoffs? Finn Balor on the top rope, going for the coup de grace but misses. Oh, and the slingshot DDT. I was like, really? When Johnny Gargano was on the ropes, do not go by him. Just go to the outside of the ropes.
Because he has his slingshot DDT. He has his
slingshot spear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like very dangerous stuff. Just don't do it.
I'm surprised he doesn't add any more slingshots.
The slingshot, where he like pulls himself up, then pulls out a slingshot, and like.
I mean, if it was Chikara, he'd definitely do it. Pretty sure that's the comedy wrestling.
Yeah. You ever seen the slow-mo grenade?
No.
There's one guy who pull out, pin a grenade, and check it down, and like everyone moves in slow-mo to try to get away from it. Maybe some guy, brave soul, jumps on it to try to save everyone else.
Ooh, a discus lariat.
Ever seen the comedy match between Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega?
No.
And
I don't even know they knew each other.
I only saw one part where they broke into a thumb war with each other.
Don't run at Finn. He has a sling blade. Oh, super kick. I guess you don't run at Johnny either.
He has a super kick.
And another.
And another sling blade. And a.
Ooh!
They normally refer to it as the John Woo drop kick. At least me normally think it is. Named after director John Woo. Obviously.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like there'd be more doves if it was named after him, though.
That's true. Like, they try to do that, put the doves into the turnbuckles.
Drat.
Gargano escape. He put some doves in turnbuckles, but they drop kicked them, and like, only blood and feathers came out.
No. Oh, in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, he was able to
drat.
flip that Gargano escape around. And Finn's like, man, I wish I was a demon right now. But coup de grace him. Yeah, it's always the best when he like slides like that because you know he was like, his boots probably just like scraped.
Missed it. Oh, back into it.
Oh.
Oh, drat.
Turns the Bloody Sunday into a again no escape.
Is this it? Oh, he's able to get out. Oh, he's able to get to the ropes. Oh.
2, 3, 4.
He really wants to get some damage. Ooh. They definitely picked it up in the second half.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I was getting worried for a second. Johnny, you almost had him. But you're trying to do your submission to a much bigger, larger guy with the comparable size of, like we said, Brock Lesnar.
Yep. He's a big, sweaty man, that Finn Balor.
I honestly do not understand how. Oh!
Nice John Woo dropkick.
Into the barricade. Looks like that lady right there is super concerned. Oh no, are we getting corrupted Johnny again? Are we getting corrupted Johnny again?
Should have had like Finn Balor come out first and then Johnny Gargano comes out as the demon in second.
Yeah, Johnny comes out as the demon.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting. Oh no, don't, dude. No, you know this messes you up. You know this messes you up when you try to do more than what you have to. 1916 onto the table. Sunday, Bloody Sunday, my friends.
Is that my cup right?
Yeah, this one's yours. Here you go, sir. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't as scary as I anticipated. Alright, I think this has got to be towards the end of the match. He rolls him in, he's going for the top rope coup de grace.
Let's see if he hits it.
Boom!
He does.
Ooh!
This really sticks the landing.
Ooh!
As it looks like Johnny coughs up blood.
Oh my gosh, he really went for that one. Like, this is like a no, did he forget how to do guns? Because all it looks like is him pointing at Johnny.
But the guns were copyrighted.
Oh.
Gotta do something different.
Oh my gosh! A brain buster. 1, 2, 3. Finn wins it. Finn wins it. Nice. So that is 12 points for myself and 8 points for you. Yeah, I got super terrified that they were going to do something horrible there. But they were able to, like, it was a lot safer than, like, he really went for that coup de grace.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. That was a good match.
Yeah.
Alright, I will be right back, sir.
Okay. Finn Balor making his way out there, talking to the camera. Camera doesn't talk back, Finn doesn't. This Wednesday. Team Dream versus Undisputed Era. To attack Roderick Strong like that, that is not fair. Playing the theme from Poppy. Oh. NXT Women's Championship. Okay, so they're getting back to Scotland the Women's Championship. That makes more sense. This happens next. That was going to be Undisputed Era thing. They just had all the stuff with Project Strong and all. Rhea Ripley, something they built up to just be super strong. Really, the insertion of Charlotte Flair into this match, in this feud right now, this really overshadows the match, which is a big disservice to Bianca Belair, I feel. So, yeah, next up is the NXT Women's Championship match.
So I didn't miss anything.
No, it was just a lot of promos.
Mm-hmm. So, what is Black History in the Making? It is Black History Month, ain't it?
Yep. Show me what you got.
What you really got?
What?
Wait, that's not the right words.
Show me your moves. That's when you get swifty.
What?
That's when you get swifty.
What's Swifty?
Swifty.
Is she supposed to be dressed up like Cleopatra?
Maybe. For those who don't know, Cleopatra is actually, white. She's actually of Greek descent, Greek Macedonian.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's one of those common misconceptions people get wrong a lot.
yeah, I mean, especially since I don't even think they had black pharaohs until way after that. Because what, after the Romans sacked Egypt, like, destroyed it and its culture, then they had black sub-Saharan kings that came in and then conquered it. That's very late into Egyptian history. Like, because the fact that we're closer to Cleopatra than Cleopatra is to the creation of the first pyramids. So that's how old Egyptian history really is.
Egypt goes back so many centuries.
But Cleopatra got into power, her family got into power because of Alexander the Great. Like a great grandfather, someone's, general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how attractive she actually was. Another misconception is that people think that it was her attraction level, but it was said by the men closer to her that they were most impressed by her intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So, but who cares about intelligent women? You just gotta look sexy.
He's obviously being facetious for those who are not aware.
Yes, very obviously. That's why I bring it up, to point out the fact that it was her intelligence that's what most people found attractive of her. I think they said when Julius Caesar first met her that they talked for like 8 hours or something. They talked for a long time about just everything in general. And she used Julius to usurp her brother. Because her younger brother like kicked her out of Egypt, so she snuck back in, talked to Julius Caesar. And basically, I mean, it was like a very younger brother. So he didn't put up much of a fight, and she was put back into power. And the same thing with Mark Antony as well. He found her intelligence to be the most attractive thing. Said that she knew a lot of languages, was very worldly, knew a lot of the sciences and arts and stuff, philosophy. The first of her family to actually care about Egyptian culture, because she was the only one of her family to ever learn the Egyptian language. So beyond that, like her family who ruled Egypt for generations couldn't actually speak the Egyptian people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So no wonder, like, in Egyptian history, she is regarded so highly.
Yeah, she was very well liked by people. Like I said, charming, intelligent, good with actually ruling. And I would argue her intelligence because she was also very inbred. Because that was like one of the only things her Greek family did do when adopting customs, was that adopting the custom of inbreeding in the royal family of Egypt. Because that's something the Egyptians did. It was not very common in Greece, but they decided to keep that practice. And one thing I know about people who were inbred for generations, probably not the most attractive. Now it can always be question mark, because because people don't know who her mother actually was, so maybe because of the mother's gene, he kind of helped refresh him. But still. World history.
Thank you, Bianca, for allowing us to go down that world history.
But it also technically means that you were culturally appropriating. So, gonna have to cancel you.
Oh, drat.
But yeah, that's definitely a thing a lot of people get wrong. There's even some people that try to say hey, we don't know who her mother was. Maybe it's like, ergo she's black, and it's like, I mean, not even really then. It's like, I mean, it's find it real hard that a group of family that's never got into the Egyptian culture, if they did marry outside their family, it was probably just another Macedonian Greek. Because they didn't seem to care much about the actual people living there. So the idea that they would have had children with them is not likely, not impossible, but still.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a weird thing altogether. Not like some black nationalists look at Egypt as being a black thing, and it's like, no, I mean, original Egyptians and most Egyptians living there today aren't really black. They're just more North African / Arabic. I thought I've seen one guy. He was just trying to say anything that the Arabic people did. He was trying to take credit for the black community. It's like, black people invented algebra. It's like, no, that was the Arabic people. That's really unfair to them. Or another one I saw, when some people were confronting this white guy wearing dreads, and he was pointing out I mean, in some of the earlier cultures wearing dreads were Egyptians, and they're like, well, where's Egypt? And it's like, it's Africa, but I mean, there's a lot of different races that live in Africa, and this doesn't mean that it's black. Ancient Hindus also wore I guess it's family. of Bianca Belair. I was like, ancient Hindus also wore, dreadlocks. That's India.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not black.
Right. That's Asian.
Yeah. Some people even think that's why dreadlocks got big in Rastafarian culture. It was because there was a lot of Indian people that lived in, British-controlled Jamaica. Because India was a British colony as well. So that's I don't remember. I won't say which religion. It's certain followers of one of the gods, but I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. But those are the people that wear dreadlocks because their god is depicted wearing dreadlocks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take a guess. I think it's Shiva. I think that's what I heard. But anyways, shouldn't guess. You can look it up. But they believe that those followers probably were like intermingling with the Rastafarians that were growing in Jamaica and those regions, and basically were giving them the idea of using dreadlocks for religious purposes. Because if you know Rastafarians, strict believers in the Bible, and they listen to the why are you slapping her butt, Ria? That's not good.
Because it's sexy time.
That just makes it worse.
Seriously, you did not need that kind of... It always looks so fake.
Yeah, it's always over the top. The showed through the term. But anyways, yes, so Rastafarians, strict believers in the Bible, very strict with the story of Samson and Delilah. They believe that God gives you strength through your hair, and that was the story telling you about it. So they don't believe in washing or cutting the hair. Ergo, dreadlocks being a good natural option for them.
Mm-hmm.
Though not everyone with dreadlocks from Jamaica is a Rastafarian, but saying that's why it's a thing. I even remember they had that one commercial, like Beats by Dre, where they had like the Rastafarian beat, and like the actual like the thing was a Rastafarian. It was like going around with dreadlocks, and for whatever reason, he like put in the commercial at the end. He's just going on a rant about hair. It's like that's where you get your power from. You can't wash and cut, and it's like random thing to put in there, but I mean it's accurate.
What'd you say the religion was?
Rastafarian.
No, with the not the ones with the hair, but the one with the Indians bringing the dreadlocks over.
Hindus?
It's Hindu?
Yeah. Like I said, I believe it was the worst version of Shiva. Yeah, Shiva.
Shiva G had dreadlocks. The black dreadlock god of India is what it says here.
Mm-hmm.
So you got it right.
Yeah. I mean, it's also another thing too. Is like that's the only one I could tell you too. Like I don't know any other of the Hindu gods or goddesses.
No, that one is more so. But that just looks like a bearded lady. The eyes are very feminine, and the lips. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about Hindu, but I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I don't know the other gods and goddesses.
Quenji Nun sent us a period. Thank you. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they gave us a like as well. So thank you for that as well.
Oh wow, really? I'm surprised you got a like off of that. Just kind of a random rant.
Well, yeah, we ended up learning all stuff today, so it's all good.
Yep. Anyways, it's a pretty good matchup.
We are not only entertaining, but we are also educational.
I liked it so far. The only big miss for me was the hair thing. Still not a big fan of that for Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. But so far, I like the match.
It was really funny when when Bianca went for a punch, but Rhea was nowhere near it, yet she still decided to sell the dodge. That's commitment to the sell.
Like Rhea was like, after that happened, like got up and was like, "Did anyone see that? Tell me no one saw that." I totally landed on my feet.
I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing this name. Yeah, Quinge Nunn. Hi, Quinge Nunn.
Hello.
Thanks for joining in. We really appreciate it. That was a good flip.
Yeah, it was a really good flip. And Bianca's really athletic.
Mm-hmm. She's like really good.
Yeah.
The exact opposite of Naomi.
Yeah, I mean, she is probably the most athletic female in WWE.
Bianca?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's definitely one of the more charismatic ones.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to like compare because I don't want people accusing us just comparing two black women together. Because I mean, I know you don't mean it that way,
No, not at all.
but it's just
I mean, one of my favorite wrestlers right now, even though she's injured, is Ember Moon. I thought her losing the title to whatever her name, the Queen of Spades, was a stupid decision. But she did the work and she changed my mind. Can't believe I'm blanking on her name right now.
neck biter. Weird maneuver to go there. So is that new vampire angle?
It's very possible. It is.
He comes from like underneath the stage wearing Gangrel's shirt.
Don't give them ideas.
And you meant Shayna Baszler, right?
Yeah, Shayna Baszler. Thank you. My brain was not. It just was not coming up with it at all, which was super.
That name just came there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. And you see her contacts?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Yeah.
When she was making her entrance. That looked pretty dope. So Rhea Ripley has just won the match.
And you know it makes sense because I mean Portland, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
You know they can do dope here, so it's legalized.
Oregon has it legalized.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Hmm.
I mean, it's gonna be most states eventually.
Do you think Louisiana is gonna be late to the party?
Yeah, most likely.
I can't say I'm against it, Louisiana being late to the party, because I am not one of those partakers.
And
there's Charlotte. Where are you guys from? I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Being late on the legalization thing.
Where are you from, sir?
Louisiana.
Oh, we're both from Louisiana.
I mean, to be fair, they were pretty good with the CBD.
He also says, hope you have a wonderful day. I have to go. Well, thank you for joining in.
Yeah,
thank you for the like. Thank you for the question. You have a great day as well.
Yeah.
We're having a fun day. And it looks like she just accepted the challenge for WrestleMania. Natural selection. She made it look funny.
I thought that Rio would probably be the best.
Very sheer shirt as well.
For Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
give them the same body size. 'Cause that's always the thing with like Charlotte. It's like sometimes it's just awkward because of the size difference.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I
just-
think Charlotte and Bianca would be really good pairing as well because they both have a similar size.
Nah. Bianca's not as tall as Charlotte.
I mean, they looked about Bianca and Rhea looked almost comparable in height.
Hey, but yeah, almost comparable.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like that is such a sheer but shiny shirt. It's an interesting choice of wardrobe. Where did she even come from?
Queens City, and that's what they say.
Oh, getting her revenge from 2 weeks ago when Rhea and Bianca both attacked. So she's definitely a heel. Okay.
Yes.
Because it's always hard to tell with Charlotte. I just assume she's always a heel, but you never know.
But you know, no one got Swifty in there, so I think the floating head's gonna be upset. You know, you get Swifty, you gotta take off your pants and shit on the floor. We're getting Swifty in here. That's a Rick and Morty reference.
Okay. I've only seen clips of the show from TV Sends, never actually seen full episodes.
Right, Stone Cold Vince McMahon.
The
Everyone
Attitude
else.
Era. Yeah, there's the Ruthless Aggression Era.
Brand new series, Untold Stories. Exclusive perspectives of a game-changing decade.
Why does he look even sillier than before?
Ruthless Aggression, which one?
Batista.
Oh, because of new tattoos?
The new tattoos plus the bull ring. When it comes to any kind of facial
The septum?
jewelry, the bull ring is the
The septum.
dumbest. They call it the septum.
You know, like they have like the term deviated septum?
Mm-hmm.
That's that septum. And that's the middle part here, is the septum.
Oh, okay.
So it's a septum ring. Because that's what it goes to.
But it is the dumbest looking piercing out of them all. And I've seen some pretty dumb ones, because there are people who pierce their dimples, there are people who pierce their chest. Like, there's a lot of stupid piercings, but that one just not only looks ridiculous, but it takes the cake. It absolutely takes the cake.
What about back dimples?
Those piercings, or
Yeah.
just back dimples in general.
Those piercings.
Nah. You know what I mean?
Okay, see, I was going to see if I can get you to say something negative about Alexa Bliss.
She has that?
Yeah.
Oh, Alexa, no.
But I think she
That's
had
so
it.
sad.
Then, like the first time she was in the ring with it, they got torn out.
Ooh.
So I think
Ouch.
I think she may have them still, but she doesn't wear them to the ring. So she has a lot of piercings. She likes piercings. She also
I'm
likes
very
tattoos.
anti that.
But she just has a lot of white ink tattoos. All over the guitar solo.
You know, he's really going for the guitar solo this time.
Yeah,
Makes
you
me
can tell that
scared.
he's not even strumming or anything.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, Shakira?
Apparently, she is like a fourth. I forgot what it was, so I'm not gonna say it anymore.
Fourth guitarist?
No. You know when she did that
Fourth.
little thing,
Yeah.
and it was super ridiculous and funny?
Uh-huh.
Well, apparently that's something a certain culture actually does.
Yeah, it was like Father
When-
Lebanese.
Yeah, when they're excited and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Lebanese, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're right. And it is just the most ridiculous. The most ridiculous.
I thought of that as what you try to do when you get in the last of the pudding out of the pudding cup.
If you really want to get saucy with it, we won't. Oh, I'm not going there. Never mind. They look so ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
I still feel that I don't like the fact that they had to build up random pairings instead of building up actual tag teams.
Mm-hmm. How much fish could a bobby fish fry if a bobby fish could fry fish? They actually made shirts for that.
Yes.
That is funny.
They even have back logos on the shirt. What do you want to bet it's actually being sold right now?
Well, I mean, if they're gonna just make them a proper tag team.
Why do you want to bet that it's better than most of the NXT shirts?
So, do you think he wrestles high? Or do you think he stays away from it until after? Oh my god.
I'm going to go with high. As he's leading the crowd into a chant of what's on his shirt, basically.
Right.
I don't know why this upsets Bobby Fish so much. Like, secretly deep down inside.
You just can't fry fish?
He can't fry fish.
Wow.
What is this? Why was so much effort put into this?
I don't know. This is the penultimate match right here.
I always like the fact that Bobby Fish always going repping his favorite restaurant, Bone Fish Grill. Right there on his trousers. You ever been there?
I have not.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm not a seafood guy, so.
So you were at 14 points. I am at 17 points. You're only 3 points behind.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's impossible to make it up, right?
I think so.
Right.
Because this one you have 2 points.
Uh-huh.
But I have 1 on them. Yeah. It looks like there is a new champion. Thanks to Dakota Kai and what's her face's what's her face?
With the worst debut of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Because
No one
totally
reacted.
didn't know who she was.
Yeah, no one knew who she was. And there's no reaction from the crowd. If the crowd doesn't react, it's a horrible debut.
Yeah.
John Cena has the exception because he actually got to speak. Ruthless aggression, like you said already.
Yeah, it was like, that was all he was. That was his mantra. Everyone understood him. Like, as soon as he said that, it's like, man, it's like I watched an entire decade worth of matches with him. And completely know who he is.
So I'm guessing the WWE has eased up on their marijuana.
I don't know.
Or just Matt Riddle is a special case.
I mean, to be fair, he's probably keeping clean to an extent. You know,
Right.
a test.
Kyle, no. No, Kyle, no. No.
Okay, quick, when he releases, move your hand. Why did you keep it there? It was like a total of 3 seconds. You definitely could have moved it.
You see, what had happened was whenever you get your hand put in there, there's a 3-second delay. And you can't move. It's like it's like a superpower of ice freezing.
You just put like super glue down there.
Right. So until the 3 seconds are
Matt
out.
Riddle, what are you doing?
Oh, he's just chilling.
You know, there was
Original Lesbro.
there was I told you before about the charity stream thing that Rooster Teeth does.
Mm-hmm.
There was one of the goals on a stream, financially goals, that was like they were gonna switch around podcasts, and like because there's 3 podcasts and one of them is like Always Open, that's hosted by a woman Barbara Dunkelman, and they do like questions and stuff, relationship things, you know. Not necessarily just that, but you know, it's what a lot of it ends up being. And then there's also the Off Topic podcast, which I think I showed you some bits of, and I told you how like it's just a long podcast of them just talking about things while drinking beer. So it was like they were gonna switch the things, like so like the Achievement Hunter guys were gonna do an Always Open, and then Barbara Dunkelman and her friends were gonna do what's your face? You know what? We're gonna do the Off Topic. The Always Open was great. You know, they really were getting in there. They were taking it serious. They dressed nicely. I watched all of the Off Topic, but that's just because it was such a train wreck. Because they were like, yeah, alcohol. And it appeared like they took 2 shots and then were wasted. The rest of like hour and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Like, well, they started off sober because they wanted to do a bit where one of the women in there, Mariel, she always wanted swords, and like, we got your swords, and we're gonna go outside, we're gonna do some fruit ninja, and they cut up the swords, and then they're like, okay, now that the swords are put away, we can get drunk, which is at least responsible with them. And then that's when it's like literally it seemed like they took 2 shots and then were wasted. One of the worst was Fiona. I know you know a bit of Fiona, right?
Mm-hmm.
From even before she started there.
Yeah, I was following her on Twitter before.
She was the worst.
She was that wasted.
It was so bad. Yes. Yeah.
Well, she's super tiny. There's no way she can handle that much alcohol.
He got drunk so fast. And there was a point they were like, "What, we need more Fireball," and then they were like, "Yeah, someone's getting you a Fireball. He has it actually. He just also wants you all to have food first before he gives you." And they come in with like McDonald's. And there's a point in time when where they had someone come in and was like, "Here's some water." And they were like telling Fiona, it's like, "No, you don't drink alcohol now, just drink the water." Just drink.
Oh, wow.
There's a point in time when she called Jack. The guy, it's always the joke. Jack Patillo, he's an older guy on there. They always make the joke that that's her dad. And it's like, but like I don't even remember what they were like. We should call Jack, and she's like, "I'll call Jack." And it's like, don't do it. They're filming. They haven't filmed anything all day. Don't. And she calls up. And it's like, Jack, I need you to come over here now, Jack. It's like Jack Patillo, and it's great is because they were filming, so they got it on his side too. And it's like, Fiona, you're grounded.
Hey, Bobby Fish looks so distinguished with the white hair.
Yep. Then there's a point in time where like Lindsay comes in with a bottle of Fireball.
Oh no!
Never hold the opponent for your friend. You know, it never works out.
I mean, you'd think it would work out, but it never does.
Never. And but yeah, Lindsay comes in with like bottle of Fireball, but it's not. It's actually like Dr. Pepper in there. As she's just trying to sneak them something to drink that's not alcohol.
And this is all on 2 shots.
Like, it seemed like it was just 2 shots. It looked like she was drinking 2 shots in a White Claw by the time she got completely wasted. I mean, she had more White Claw afterwards, but still. It was like, it was instant. And it was just like that for like over an hour. And all of them were like really drunk, but she was just the drunkish.
Bro to sleep. Oh! 1, 2, kick out.
And there's a point in time when
That was a
Mario,
great sequence.
when Mario, also very drunk, was like, "Where's my swords? I want my swords."
No.
So she finds some Nerf
No sword for
She
you.
finds some Nerf swords. And at the end, she's like, "Fiona, come here. I'm gonna knight you. You are now a honorary sword lesbian."
I'm guessing she's a lesbian?
Mario's a lesbian, yes. She said that as head of lesbian affairs.
Kick out. Oh man, so many good sequences. This is a really good match.
Yeah, it was a really good match. But it was just like, it was so long, and it was just like, you can't look away from it.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the moonball thing? Now, the Achievement Hunter guys, they never moonball on set. And it shows because Barbara, like, instantly was like, "Moonball!" Like, throws it against the ground, and it goes up, hits a light.
Wow.
And I think before that, they were, like, telling her, it's like, to make sure not to do moonball on set. But moonball! Then they did it again later, and hit a light again. And then they had a guy, Blaine. It's like, there's a few guys there, and none of them got that wasted.
Ripcord. Oh, no. Caught. Oh, into a nice suplex. Oh, but powers out of it. Kicks, misses. Another one, and powers out of it again. Boom! Big knee.
German suplex
Oh!
back to Kyle O'Reilly.
And a
Ooh.
discus lariat and another knee. To the face, man. That was a good sequence. Oh, man, that's probably going to be my favorite match of the night. No lie.
It's just, you couldn't look away from it. Such cringe.
The Achievement Hunter episode.
The entire podcast, yes. Now, mind you, these aren't the Achievement Hunter people. They're technically all Rooster Teeth people, like I said, it's a crossover event.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
But they were like, let's just get drunk. Well, except for Fiona, she's technically Achievement Hunter, and Lindsay, but it's mostly a women thing. They only
Two
had
really nice spears.
They only had a few guys there, and they stayed pretty sober.
Ooh, chop blocked. Ooh, to a DDT. Oh, an assisted. Ooh, that was nice looking. 1, 2, kick out. That was a nice double team right there.
Sorry, it's a real good match. I just feel like other people should know about that existence.
Mm-hmm. The Rooster Teeth.
The
The Achievement Hunter.
the off-topic Rooster Teeth podcast.
Oh,
Double knee.
they really aren't trying to focus so much on hot tags and stuff, which I find really nice.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at that sleeper hold combination thing.
May
Like a
have
gill-
in an
like a
arm
triangle.
bar, and
It's like an arm triangle.
a lot of people really love Kyle O'Reilly. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, into an arm bar.
Oh, looks like he's converting around into an ankle lock.
Got him. Oh, turns over into
So
his
another
own
ankle
ankle
lock.
lock.
Another ankle lock.
Dual ankle locks. Oh,
Ref, get this match under control. Bobby Fish turns around. Ooh,
ooh, into a triangle.
no, sharpshooter.
Oh, a sharpshooter.
And a
Oh!
guillotine.
Guillotine. That is one of my favorite choke holds, is the guillotine. Oh, reverses it into a normal choke.
The rear naked kind.
Ooh! And Matt saves it for the two of them.
How about like a
Oh, this
really
match is so good.
How about like a rear naked chokehold that's put in a very comedic manner? Like it's supposed to be a joke, and it's called it's not a rear naked chokehold. It's called the naked gun chokehold.
Rear end naked gun chokehold. You have to go all out on the silliness.
Did I ever tell you about Full Metal Jacket anime? There's a few of them, but there's one comedy-based one that I saw.
Full Metal Jacket or Full Metal Panic?
Maybe it's Panic, I don't know.
Because I think Full Metal Jacket is that war movie.
Yeah, it's a war movie, but I mean, I remember it sounding the same though.
I think the anime is Panic.
Maybe Panic.
I still haven't watched it, but I do remember you telling me about it.
Pony. Pony, pony, pony. Pony, pony. See, that's the story of a sexual harasser dressed up as a pony masked man who attacks women by putting their hair in ponytails and supergluing them like into that position. And his explanation is just because he thinks ponytails look the best on women. That's the perfect combination. You get to see their necks like short hair, but it also has the beauty of long hair.
Is that his...
That's his explanation.
Oh my gosh.
Can Pete Dunne get his way out of the corner with his
Break.
joint manipulation?
Oh no! And a stomp on the hands. Oh. He really wants this. He was close to getting the tag belts once before with Roddy, but as we all know, Roddy defected. He betrayed Pete to join the men right there, Undisputed Era.
I'm desperate. I gotta know, how much fish can Bobby Fish fry? How much? What's the answer, damn it? Turns out it's 42.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that also the meaning of life?
Yeah, that's what I said. that's the whole point. They're always like, the answer's 42, but what's the 42 one? It's 42 fried fish. On the 42nd one, you discover the meaning of life while having a stroke. Oh, he's bit him. Come on, Bobby.
Oh, he broke. He's still holding on to it, too.
Charlie bit my finger.
He's
Ow,
going
Charlie.
Oh, nope, didn't hit it. Oh, reversed. Oh.
A lot of reversals.
Oh, speared his own man.
Betrayed again. Betrayed again.
Oh, good double team. 1, 2, kick out.
See, Matt Riddle was going to betray him and join the Undisputed Era. But then they found out that Undisputed Era has a strict policy of the only drug you can get high on is happiness in life.
Now they're trying to go for that high-low combination. Oh, blocked. Flips out of it. Tag. Oh, double kick to the sternum. Oh, high knee. Oh, flipped over power. Oh. Oh. Great double team. Like, they work really well as a tag team, though. It's almost as though 1, 2, 3. What?
Wow.
Your new tag team champions, the Broserweights.
I mean, I'm still disappointed
So it might not be a good night for Tommaso Ciampa.
Build up real tag teams, damn it. Real tag teams matter.
Don't forget to hashtag that.
Hashtag real tag teams matter.
So, but what if they are a real tag team? And not as makeshift as we think they are.
We'll find out later. Pete Dunne does a 420 post in April. And it's like, damn it, they were a perfect pair all along. Just didn't know.
That was an amazing match, though.
Yeah, it was really great.
And only one match left. But I do think that there will be a
There will be blood.
I do think there's going to be another storyline to where Undisputed Era gets them back. Or maybe Undisputed Era are moving up. I hope not. But it's possible.
Yes, the entire podcast was 1 hour and 58 minutes. A lot of them being
We're
drunk.
grounded, always open, takeover, off topic.
Yes. See, that's plain. He's fairly sober.
The one taking the sip?
He is. And they're all crowding behind him because they were just talking about how he doesn't have a girlfriend. And it's like, oh, we feel so sorry. And it's like... I think, like, after that, he made an excuse and left.
Mm-hmm. So apparently TakeOver Tampa is on 4/20. Or 4/4/20. The fourth day of the fourth month, 2020. So they're probably going to do something with that. With the Broserweight. Or the Broserweights. So it looks like Keith Lee is going to be on backstage on FS1 with Booker, Renee, and Mark.
One of these things just doesn't belong.
I feel like you should not be that rude to Booker T. No, he's not the best speaker, but hey, he's working on it. Probably not though, but he's working on it. Is that Poppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of Booker T's lines, just like the random stuff that comes from the Rick and Morty episodes. Like, dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub, Morty.
I'm still a big fan of that commercial, if only for the fact that they were just making fun of Pringles. And it was like, I'd like to believe that Pringles paid like millions of dollars to get an ad bashing them. And they just didn't know it. It's like, this is perfect. I love so much how the robot guy is so into it.
Final match of the night.
Just saying how cool our fans are, like cool robots.
It's so weird that the show is almost over and it's going to be over at 9 instead of like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah, like this. comment. It's like they got white girl wasted within the first 20 minutes. I'm actually impressed. It's like, seriously, it just like comes out of nowhere and it's like, they're wasted. And they don't have the good alcohol. They were like, here's chocolate vodka. As they were trying to struggle to find like Fireball.
Wow.
Because, I mean, to be fair, the Achievement Hunter guys do steal alcohol. Like, they actually had one bit where they literally took alcohol. Like, they were going to have, like, we're going to have an alcohol cart where we're going to make drinks for people. So they went and stole it from Always Open.
Wow.
Stole the alcohol and just, like, ran around giving people drinks.
Man, I want to see.
Big beefy blonde gets bullied by his drunk sisters for 2 hours.
Isn't Fiona mixed?
Yeah, I think so. You know, at least it's gotta be half Jack. That's what I think it happened like first when they went on a trip, and it was like Jack, Matt, and Fiona, and they like went to Disneyland, and it was like Matt and Fiona's first time. And I think they made the joke with like saying, "It's like, Dad, you told us you're gonna take us to Disneyland." I think like Jack's wife got into it too.
That's
and, like,
funny.
called her up, and it was like, "Mom said you can't leave us at the airport."
Oh wow. So no one will survive and everybody dies. I think they should be a tag team.
Nah.
You don't think they'd work well as a tag team?
I mean, to be fair, Lance Archer spent enough time as a tag team. He needs a single.
Oh,
career.
was he?
Yeah. Didn't we talk earlier about how he was with Davey Boy Smith?
Oh, we did. Interesting. Sucks that he lost the title so quickly, though.
Yeah. This is funny because in order to compare it to Achievement Hunter Sober, while they were doing that, Achievement Hunter was doing their weekly video update called AWU, and they were like starting off with like, we were doing darts, so they were like throwing darts against a bullseye they put on the whiteboard. And then there's a point in time where like, hey, we have this walker, because they did a bid where like someone sent them like old people masks, and they so they were pretending to be like old people with a walker, and they actually took the walkers one time, like put like a scooter onto it, and like another person, the other guy with the old mask had like a scooter with like a cane attached to it, and he went over to the other people and were like doing prank wars, and they were just like knocking over people's desks.
Wow.
Pretending to be old people. So they had the walker there, and their roof is like open, and so you can see the beams and stuff. And you're like, hey, I bet I can get this walker onto that beam. So they're chucking. It's funny. It's funny stuff. And then they're like, hey, here's some nunchucks. Let me see if I can chuck them up there.
Right. Boom! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's Adam Cole, baby. Here we go. Adam Cole, baby.
A lot of black and gold being repped here. You know, multiple Saints fans.
Or just Undisputed Era fans.
Why do you think Undisputed Era wears black and gold, huh?
Getting a little bit sleepy.
Getting sleepy?
So far, well, I mean, that last match was just so fast paced and I was so into it. That took a lot out of me. I can't even imagine what it did to those guys in the ring. After every single Undisputed Era tag match, I know we made the joke before, but it's always like, okay, now I need a break.
or something. He is the NXT champion of the men's division. Oh, Cole, baby. We should have Adam Cole and Adam Page tag team and call their tag team
Cole
just
Page.
Adam. And it sounds a little bit too close to Coldplay. Even though it's Cole Page. I would just say call him Adam. He's like, we're Adam.
But then one gets a scandal and has to leave. Glad he's back. I mean, let's be realistic here. It wasn't that big of a scandal. It's like, ooh, yeah, okay, so he cheated on his girlfriend. I mean, it's rough, but I've seen worse.
I'm guessing this is Cole's?
What?
I'm guessing this is Cole's storyline?
No, I was talking about Plumpy.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay, cheating on his girlfriend. You know, I mean, there's worse stuff.
And instead of going back to Cultaholic, he goes to Wrestle Talk.
He's actually signed. Did you watch that?
Some of it.
That announcement
Some of it.
video? Some of it?
Yeah.
Well, towards the end, they're going like, yo, yeah, we're going to do something that no one has ever done before. It's completely new. It's going to be, no one on YouTube has done it ever. It's going to be something groundbreaking. And it was list videos. And it's like, it's going to be an amount that no one ever could see coming. I said 10, which is funny. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello there.
Okay, let's actually focus on what's happening in the ring. I've been going way too, off topic. So some early grappling, back and forth here. Hammerlock. Once again, another slow start. This whole fast and slow. I don't know if it's gonna, work out well for him. Crowd does not seem super into it. But still grappling good. Headlocks. Definitely headlocks. Okay. Throwing off the headlock. Okay. Shoulder tackle. Okay. Hop over, see shoulder tackle. Really shaking things up there. Thumbs outside the ring. Oop, he comes back. Oh, he's going for the DDT on the ropes early. But he doesn't get it, of course. Standoff.
Okay, cool.
More headlock. TakeOver.
I'm back. How's it going?
Headlocks. Another slow starting match.
I mean, again, they would
One of the
probably
things that really hampered, the Finn Balor and Gargano, especially since in that one too, they did a lot of stop and goes. Wasn't even really good. It wasn't really even like a slow start, then just kind of went into it. It was slow start, kind of get into it, then stop.
Grab him by the beard. Oh, no. Yep, back to the headlock.
Did you know that when Cassius Ohno was first released from NXT, he was kind of upset about it. So he started booking into his matches that his opponent would hit him with a pedigree for him to kick out after one.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know how often he did it, but I've definitely seen actual footage of it.
Oh wow, that's a petty level over 9,000 right there.
But I mean, it worked because he's now worse for them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's been there for a good minute too. Now.
yeah, that's like, you showed us something out there. A level of pettiness we need in this industry.
It rivals Vince.
Yeah.
And then Vince is like, excuse me? Nothing rivals my pettiness. You know what? You're right. Can you pour me a little bit too?
Yeah. He's
Thank
one
you.
a little.
Yeah.
But,
I thought you were about to fill up the whole thing.
no. I was just doing like a quarter cup like I had.
Okay. I don't know why. I thought you were gonna do something like my dad would do, like just a little drop, or just go like a little bit. Okay, cool. Just fill the whole bloody thing up. Like here you go. It's a little bit.
Compared to a full 2 liters, that's pretty little.
He's slapping himself on the back.
You know, in a mocking fashion. The callbacks.
Mm-hmm. Head first into the ring post. It's really funny about AEW because they will say, "Oh, on their airing apron, it's the hardest part of the ring," and then Excalibur is like, "In my experience, the ring post is the hardest part of the ring."
See the callbacks from like 5 minutes ago.
Mhm.
5 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh!
Now to do
They
a,
went back to Callback City.
now to do a slingshot off the top rope and barely hit the guy sitting on a chair.
Whoa! Look at all that strength from Tommaso Ciampa, making Cole go all the way out. You know what would be really funny? If we see another... Oh! Missed! If we see another...
See what?
If we see another match with the level of overselling as Hogan Michaels.
I mean, outside the beginning of that match between
I think it was...
EC3 and Velveteen Dream.
Mm-hmm. Because again, that was just the start of it, to pay homage.
Yes.
Instead of actually going for full over-the-top selling and wackiness.
Or how about 80s throwback matches? Like, it's right, it's like, you go back and look, this was great selling. And it's like, this is a joke, right? Like, he's doing a joke to pop the boys in the back or something. Or how about The Rock throwing the stunner?
Mm-hmm.
Gets hit with a Stone Cold Stunner, does like 50 backflips in a row. Everyone's like, oh my god, that was amazing selling. That was the pinnacle of selling. Great storytelling. You go, Rock. And the thing that worries me is that I feel like people may think that's actually good selling.
Mm-hmm.
Good knee. Now someone else pats him on the back.
That just made that dude's day.
Yes. He was almost excited as that guy, as that one Japanese guy got water spit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Lance Archer. Still a great scene. Just spit on him. He's like, it's like the greatest.
He was
thing.
just going for a high five, and then like Tommaso just grabs him and gives him a huge kiss on his head. Tommaso, you gotta be careful. They could sue you for sexual harassment now. I'm well aware I'm pronouncing that word wrong.
Better get sexual harassment panda out there. And that makes me a sad panda.
Isn't that from South Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where are you thinking it was from, if not South Park?
No, I was thinking it was from South Park. I just wanted to confirm my suspicions. Definitely did not want to get that wrong. Whoa, ooh. Okay, not as scary as I thought it was. That was right on his back. It didn't even hit your neck, Tommaso. 2. Is that a new referee?
I don't know. I was also reminded of another funny part in there, where Fiona was like looking around, looked at Blaine, and was like, "Where's Blaine? Where did he go?" I was like, "Oh, he's there."
Wait, she was actually looking at him?
It was like looking at his area, as if like, I like it at his chair, and it's like, "Where is he gone?" And it's like, "He's right there."
Oh, wow.
And the point out when Blaine actually did leave, and then another guy, Chad, was in there, and then she like looked over at the chair, and she was like really dumbfounded. I was just like, "Where's Blaine?" Oh no, the funniest part is you've seen that one. Who was it? Was it Paul Rudd? That was in the Hot Ones episode. That one that turned into meme.
I think so. I think it was Paul Rudd. Yeah.
The one where it was like,
I remember the meme, but I've never
like,
seen the episode.
Who would have thought of us two sitting here right here? And it's like, not me. There's a point in time where Fiona and Mario were trying to do that meme. And Mario was like to Fiona and say, "Look at us." And Fiona was like, "Yeah, look at us." And then someone else came up and started talking to Fiona. So she was distracted by that. So Mario was standing there and was like, "Not me."
So he just goes, "Not me." She doesn't finish those lines.
She doesn't go through. She's like waiting for Fiona to finish the rest of the stuff. And she's like,
That's
"Not me."
so funny.
Yeah, those two were the worst. Yeah, but this turned into a pretty good match as it went on.
Not Cheeky Nando's, but close. Code breaker off with the assist to the turnbuckles.
That's called the KFC chicken and rice.
Is that for real?
No.
Okay.
Well, the chicken and rice is real. I don't know if it's an American thing. I know England does it. Because I remember they had Hodor for that commercial.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. Just thought it was a good reference, and Cheeky Nando's is also chicken.
Right.
Excuse me.
Why did they put him in another headlock? We just watched y'all do the headlock fight out. It's okay to do that in the start of the match, but not all the way through.
I wasn't even saying the start of the match. There's better grappling. Better holds to put people in than the chin lock. Just watch the beginning of a New Japan match.
Heck, just watch the beginning of Broserweights taking on Undisputed Era. That was a fantastic match. With much better holds and stuff. Oh, he goes for Vintage Orton too?
Yeah. He's been going for that for quite some time. Even back in the feud with Johnny Gargano, don't you remember? Don't you remember the DDT onto the exposed planks?
You're right. Interesting. He's going for a Panama Sunrise, and
Still don't like the Panama Sunrise.
got a jumping knee for his troubles.
It's like a Canadian Destroyer, but with extra steps. Let's do the Canadian Destroyer.
One of the coolest Canadian destroyers was for Worlds Collide when, what's his name? Buzzsaw, Kiwi Buzzsaw.
Travis Banks.
Thank you. He did it onto, I think it was Leo Rush. Oh, that looked so bloody cool. Because it wasn't, he didn't like jump into it. He just ran into it. It was pretty beast. Let me see if I can find it.
Was it as beast as that one moonsault from Jacob Fatu?
No.
No.
Jacob Fatu was, that made no bloody sense.
Well,
It's one of those things where you try to search for something, and most of the time it's not super dirty. And then that one time when you're with your friends, people just retweet dirty things, and you're like, well, I can't win. What? So, Buzz,
you mean the
Travis.
meme? The meme that like SpongeBob when I'm watching it by myself versus SpongeBob when my parents come in.
Exactly. Destroyer. But it was pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Crucifix pin 1, 2. Penny combinations there.
Going for, I don't know what he was going for, but he got an elbow for his troubles.
Leg strike.
Oh, nice neck breaker. Which makes sense, considering poor Tommaso Ciampa's neck.
And also just being a regular move of his.
Oh, you should go for that really cool neck breaker that Adam Page goes for. Tomas is busted open. It's very slight, but he's starting to bleed.
Come on, man, put your gloves on. Put your gloves on.
I don't know if he even notices it.
That ref 10 years later. It's like, what happened after the match? Everybody got AIDS and shit. You ever seen that one?
No.
You know the reference?
No.
It's Showgirls. Yeah, I'm sure you heard of it, right?
And yes.
Because it's a very common one when, like... You know,
I've actually seen the movie Showgirls.
Oh.
That's the one with the chick from...
Saved by the Bell?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one of the lines in there.
Oh.
One of the more memorable ones in there. It's like years later, and she's like talking to the black guy. It's like, what happened? It's like, everybody got AIDS and shit.
Oh, this ain't gonna end well for anybody.
And it's like, I figured you probably heard of it because it's like very common in like film history classes because it was like one of the most expensive screenplays of its time. I think it's gotten passed up, but it was.
It was rated NC-17.
Yeah, because everybody got AIDS and shit.
Yeah, it's one of those. I've only seen the movie twice. Once when I was like way too young because it was on Showtime and I was home alone and I was like, ooh, what's this? but the second time because I actually want to see this movie to see what it's actually about. And I was like,
watching
oh,
as a kid, and it's
okay.
like, huh. I could have sworn the pornos had better scripts than this. But still, one of my top lines from a movie.
Ooh, nice reversal.
Nice reversal, yeah. Still, one of my top lines was everybody got AIDS and shit from like quotable history from all movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's like right up there. Can't always put it out in the perfect way, but that was a great setup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that table's about to get destroyed.
Oh, but see, he was safe by elimination because he was standing on the board.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you hop on one foot.
Naomi was like, seriously, that took me 10 minutes to figure out. You figured it out that quickly? Yeah, I didn't know favors for her. Let's be realistic here.
I'm pretty sure you missed his head.
Uh-huh. That's why he's trying to go for it again.
Going for the last shot.
Yeah.
Super kick. Clothesline. Turns Adam Cole inside out. Tommaso Ciampa has him in a powerbomb. And, but it's a...
Powerbomb backbreaker.
2. Kick out at 2. Adam Cole is so resilient. He's the baby face we need.
He's the baby face we need.
That's right.
Yeah. So with all these references, is Adam Cole technically one of Bebe's kids? You ever seen that one?
I haven't seen it, but I have seen a review on it, and I know of it.
I've mostly seen clips of it.
Hmm.
Ever seen?
It's not good.
I'm trying to think of other bad movies. Have you ever seen Trolls 2?
I haven't, but I have seen a review on it.
Yeah,
It's not good.
no, but it's funny.
They're going to. They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god!
Look, it'd be one thing, but to be frank, that's not the craziest line of the movie.
Hello, Frank. I'm Issa.
Hi, Issa, I'm Frank. Like, it's just a crazier line.
Nice bicycle kick. And a second.
It's just a crazier line. Actually, takes more setup.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it's the father, like the boy finds out from Ghost Grandpa. That was a little weird, but okay, looked cool, I guess. So the boy finds out from Ghost Grandpa that the goblins are vegetarians. So what they do is they turn humans into vegetables and want to eat them. And they do it by using food. So he's like, you gotta stop them from eating the food somehow. So he decides to do it by peeing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So his dad brings him into the room and says, I'm not gonna let you just piss on hospitality. And he goes and like adjusts his belts and is like, okay. Awkward pile driver. But okay.
I mean, I think it worked though.
Yeah, in concept, it just looked weird.
Brainbuster neck breaker combo.
1, 2, kick out. And as he's saying that, he's like working with his belt. And his kid's like, are you gonna beat me? And he's like, no, I'm just tightening my belt so to stave off the hunger.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, this is the weirdest improv ever. It's like, he was thinking like, we'll go with the whipping scene. And someone off camera was like, and he just comes up with something. I'm tightening my belt to stave off the hunger. And that is the funniest sequence of the movie, you know. I like that one line Reed would. That is the ridiculous scene of the movie. It's not even about trolls. It's about goblins.
Last shot.
First movie, not that bad actually. Pretty good special effects movie. Actually about trolls.
Not the goblins.
Right. No one pisses on hospitality.
I guess this means Tommaso's winning.
It could mean. Let's think. Other bad movies. What bad movies have you seen?
Well, I know of this one, but I have not seen it. It is The Room.
Yeah, watch The Room.
You've seen it?
Uh-huh.
How did you like it with Tommy Wiseau?
No, I mean, it's bad. Like, it's poorly written.
No, Lisa. I did not hit her.
Even in concept, like, that's delivery. That's almost like delivery bad. But it's like, in there, they have the woman and her mother, and they have the same conversation like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't amount to anything.
And then out of nowhere at the end of it, oh, by the way, I have cancer. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for burying the lead.
Yeah,
And she says it so nonchalantly. Like it doesn't bother her at all that she has cancer.
I did not hit her. I did not hit Lisa. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Mark has the secret superhero ability to have anybody just feel good in his presence. That's why Lisa has fallen in love with Mark, you see.
Mm-hmm. Then all the footballing. Have you seen The Disaster Artist about it?
I have not.
Okay. You should check it out.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, it's the fairy tale ending. Oh, drat. Oh, drat. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Kick out at 2. What? Oh, no. He did the fairy tale ending and everything. What does Tommaso Ciampa have to do to put Adam Cole away, baby?
Somewhere in the back, Triple H shaking with anger. That a pedigree variant got kicked out.
So much black and gold in this match.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the long hair, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to tell who's who.
Okay.
Obviously, not being serious.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
I went on like a whole stint of buying a bunch of movies, and I ended up buying this movie 4-pack that was there's just 4 weird movies, and one movie was about people in a maze. It was black and white, and it was one of the worst things I've ever seen, because all it was people just cursing. There's like no real dialogue. It was F-bombs everywhere, and it was just really bloody bad. And I don't even know what the movie was about, except these people trapped in a maze or in a room. And I'm just like, why the crud did I watch this? It sucked.
They're thinking of a Trapped in the Room. Aren't they making like another Saw thing?
Yes, with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
He is the lead detective. Hey, it's Roddy.
So, I mean, that's weird. Kind of was thinking that they put that in the past, you know? Insert clip of Kylo Ren. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
High-low combination. One,
And
2, and a
kick
kick out.
yeah, we kind of know how these big match formulas go.
Mm-hmm. You have to hit your final shot, which is kind of like the last shot, but just a little bit more final.
It's like the last shot, but 1,000 times more bigger and for some reason in space where it can't be used. That's so stupid.
Boom! Good sell. Good sell, Roddy.
Such a stupid plot point.
But going into space?
Oh, it's like I'm leaving secret orders for you to make the first order, but I'm also going to make the final order. And it's like I'm behind both things, but I'm not going to assist one of the things and have it fail on purpose. By dark side.
And a kick out.
Something.
Oh, is that
something,
Justice League?
Something dark. What?
Is that for Justice League or? Oh, you're talking about Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, of course I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
Obviously, that's the whole plot point. Is Darth Sidious using being in control of both groups, but not combining their power together. So just having one group be much weaker than the other for reasons. It's like, I want this to fail. Why? So that my other plan can work. What's your other plan? It's either kill this woman,
Oh, ref
have
bump.
her kill
Oh, wow.
me,
They just killed the ref.
or something dark side.
And a low blow. So, oh, and another low blow. So, did these people not follow the same rules that, oh, fairy tale ending. There's no ref, Tomasa.
Should have done a fairy tale ending on top of the title.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's what we were going to do.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have all the overcomplicated finishes, then have all of them. Go all the way.
I feel like this was a really great match, and
Until
then the
the end.
ending just went too much on it. I was like, dang it! Overbooked mess.
Get in there.
Hey,
Do
Johnny!
something.
What is Johnny doing?
Is he going to also turn on him? It's like, I don't think this is booked enough. Let's add another turn.
Well,
he attacked him. Who would have expected that?
maybe the guy who said, wait, is he about to turn on him? 1, 2,
And
3.
I swore I thought there was going to be another kick.
No, me too. Undisputed.
I thought like
baby.
Candice LeRae was going to come out and attack him too. Let's just make it more convoluted. Okay, so that,
Wait, so are they going to, or not? Well, he's wearing a DIY shirt. Why would you turn on Tommaso Ciampa? Is it because you lost? That had nothing to do with Tommaso Ciampa.
And plus, we thought you would have been used to losing by now.
Mm-hmm.
So, started off slow, then became pretty good in there, then had an overbooked mess at the end.
Undisputed. Too bad they're all no longer champs except for Adam.
Now it's more like the disputed era. The highly contested era is upon us.
They were undisputed for a little while.
It's like they only had one championship and only won it because someone else interfered.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't even cheat well enough on
Right.
their own.
I mean, they oversold that turn. Should have been a lot faster than that. Like, let Tommaso grab the championship turn, and then out of nowhere, Johnny's there. Boom, boom.
Or how about like have Johnny grab the title in a way of saying it's like use this against him, so he wouldn't like go over and grab him and then attack him.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as he pulled it away, it's like it's gonna be heel turn.
I mean, obviously, he pulled it away, and it's like, what? And then he took so long before he actually attacked. It would have been a lot better if he just took it and instantly attacked.
And also not fall on the ground.
Right.
No need for that. Anyways, you want to do the...
Well, that was TakeOver Portland.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a fun show, even though the last match got a little bit overbooked towards the end there. But it's still a very fun show.
So that's why
Your overall thoughts?
Keep it down to 5 matches.
Mm-hmm.
Less overbooking. Yeah, some good. I would say maybe middle of the road TakeOver.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Had some really good matches in there. But, some stuff that I would have, not done personally
Right.
in there with like the hardcore match. And really, I thought the Keith Lee and other guy match was pretty good, but probably didn't need to be there.
I think it was only there because it was for the title.
Yeah.
And at least they were trying to sell a proper story,
Mm-hmm.
which
It was a
nice.
good match. It's probably, I don't know. Could have skimmed it off.
Not a takeover match.
Yeah. Like, not takeover, like, storyline wise.
Right.
I mean, I know they've fought a lot in the past, but I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. At least he didn't have really cringy shots to Tegan Knox's head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the unprotected headshots were hard to watch. Well, what was your favorite match of the night?
The tag match. Same as yours.
Yes, you are correct. But women's match was good. Final match, minus the overbooking at the end, was really good. Tag match near perfect. Like, even with the Broserweights winning, I'm not really upset with it because they actually did function as a proper tag team.
Yeah.
Which was nice. It wasn't something like Finn and Samoa Joe that had been feuding for months, thrown together and actually winning a tag tournament instead of being the first one out because they can't get together. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
At least this one they actually showed tag unity. Overall, though, if I had to rate it, I'd give it like a 4-star rating.
Out of 5?
Yes.
Okay, that seems fair.
What do you think? What would you say?
I guess that's fair.
Okay.
It's nothing really too terrible, like as a whole in the match.
Right, and even though they had some cringy moments and some things that were just a bit meh, nothing that bored us,
Uh-huh.
It's definitely not like Backlash all those years ago, where you're just hurting inside because you're watching this dumpster fire.
Yeah, but anyways.
Alright. Comment down below and let us know what you guys thought of TakeOver Portland. we, for the most part, really liked it. It was a fun show. Yeah, after you do that, why don't you please give us all of those sexy, sexy likes?
And the unsexy ones.
Once you do that, please take this video and all of our videos and share them to your friends.
And enemies.
Might as well, once you do all of that, hit the subscribe button so that way you are a part of the Smarky family. We want to grow our numbers, and by hitting subscribe, that's how you help us do that. And if you really want to know information, go over there to the side and ring the notification bell, because
you want to get notified for when we go live for our podcast, Sheep with the Smarky Family, every Sunday, and also for live events like these and others. And anytime we put video or information out there.
Right. Yeah, and then go on over to Twitter if you want to. If you want to be able to message us directly or through that world on Twitter at IsaJ_STP.
And at Liam_SWA.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. And we will see you guys later. Thanks again so much for watching. And until next time, it will be awesome.
Bye, everyone.